Up until now, Ultrabooks have really been targeted toward the consumer market, trying to entice mass market buyers with slim looks and attractive designs. But HP's Folio 13 is the first business Ultrabook to hit the market, and the first one with really decent battery life. Let's have a look. So let's just have a quick look around the outside of the HP Folio 13. Right around here you'll see this is about 0.8 inches thick, and it's 3.2 pounds, which actually makes it a bit heavier and thicker than most other Ultrabooks, including and especially the Asus ZenBook UX31, which is about 3 pounds, and the 2.4 pound Toshiba Portage Z835. However, in this thick frame we do get a fair number of ports that businesses will want, like an Ethernet port. And of course you've got USB 3.0 ports, although they're colored black, they actually are USB 3.0. And we have over here an HDMI out port and a card reader. Obviously nothing around the back here. On this side we have our dual microphone headphone jack and another USB 3.0 port. What we don't have is a VGA port, which a lot of businesses would want for connecting to projectors and older monitors. And in fact, the Toshiba Portage Z835 does have that, so that is kind of an omission on this notebook. So let's have a look at the inside now. On the inside here you'll see that there's a pretty nicely sized keyboard here. We like the tactile feel of the keys, especially because they have kind of a rubberized soft touch feel, which is nice. We also see this click pad, and unfortunately, like a lot of click pads, it has problems. It's not the worst we've used. It doesn't jump a lot, but we did find ourselves often getting sort of stuck a little bit while we were moving around, and it is extremely stiff to the touch. But it is actually one of the more accurate click pads that we've used. If you look at the lid here, you'll see obviously this is brushed metal. It has the HP logo. It's kind of plain, but it reminds us a lot of HP's ProBook line, which is deliberate. It's really the look and the ports that give this its kind of business pedigree. We like the bottom here because it's a soft touch material, but the bottom actually does get hot. In our tests when running a video, this got as hot as 105 degrees. The keyboard itself also got up to about 98 degrees. But that was only when running video. When simply surfing the web, these things remain fairly cool. So unfortunately, the HP Folio 13 doesn't come with a lot of useful software. It does come with a fair amount of crapware. As you can see on the desktop, we've got a link to eBay, something called Zia Music, Rah Music, and if you go into the start menu, you'll see some more media software that they would like to get you signed up for. HP itself really only gives you this help and support tool, the connection manager, which really only mirrors what you can do with Windows already, and something for controlling the webcam. Although an HP representative did tell us that if you buy this notebook through one of its business channels, you will get HP's Protect tools, which is its industry-leading encryption and security suite for business, but through the consumer channels or through a lot of the channels it is selling, it doesn't come with that, which is really kind of disappointing. So kind of a bare bones software install. But what we do have here on the inside of the system is a lot of powerful components. It's got a Core i5 processor. This model comes with a 1.6 gigahertz Core i5. It's got 128 gigabyte Samsung SSD, which is really quite fast. Completed our file copy test very quickly, and it booted the system in 26 seconds. So you'll see that, like other Ultrabooks, this wakes very quickly, usually in around 3 seconds or less. And there we are, woken up. Again, that's because of all the software and the SSD. Quite a powerful system. The speaker bar, the speakers are really excellent. Some of the loudest we've heard on any notebook. Certainly loud enough to fill a room, and very good fidelity. You could really use this as a stereo. The screen, however, does leave a lot to be desired. First of all, it's only 1366 by 768 resolution, which is lower than a lot of its competitors. and it is the dimmest screen that we've seen on any Ultrabook, measuring only in the around 130 to 140 lux range, so really, really low brightness even at the maximum level. However, the trade-off is that you get incredible battery life of 7 hours and 50 minutes on this, which is over an hour better than the MacBook Air 13 and all the other Ultrabooks that we've tested. So in short, things that we like about this notebook. We love the long battery life. We obviously like that it includes an Ethernet port for connecting to wired connections. We like the performance, and we like the keyboard. What we don't like, obviously, the dim screen, the stiff touchpad, and the sometimes warm temperatures. But overall, this is a really compelling Ultrabook for people who want to focus on productivity and want long battery life. So HP Folio 13, definitely worth a look.